All right, let's talk about the cold. That's what everyone's on our minds because you step outside right now, we're in the 70s. It's not going to last much longer. We only have a couple hours left of the 70s, maybe literally a couple, maybe 2, maybe 3 if you're lucky. But then we're going to watch temperatures drop all night tonight. We're going to be waking up in the 40s for most of us tomorrow morning. So all this cold air that's been bottled up towards the north and west and it's just moving south right to Arkansas and Oklahoma and throughout much of the eastern United States is that jet stream that's where it divides the warm air from the cold air, and it is diving south, allowing the cold air to also dive southwest with it. So just expect much cooler weather the next several days. In northwest Arkansas, we're just about to get out of those 70s here very soon. In the River Valley, maybe an hour or 2, maybe 3. If you're lucky, if you got some 70s, but then 60s by about 8, 9 o'clock, and then we'll drop pretty quickly. By tomorrow morning, we'll be waking up in the 40s and 50s. There's going to be a stiff north wind, so don't be surprised if it feels like the 30s and 40s when we're talking about that wind chill. And there'll be a couple light showers. Later in the afternoon, those showers should clear on out. We'll get a little bit of sun later in the day, but highs only in the 40s and 50s. That's all we'll be able to do. So what's next? Several different factors as this jet stream moves south. First, as the cold front moves in, the leading edge of some of that cooler air, we're going to have some rain showers overnight tonight. And yeah, there could be a rumble of thunder, but then those will clear out mid-morning tomorrow. We'll get some sun. But there's one more batch off towards the west, kind of this lingering batch of clouds that will move in, and that moves in just after sunset Friday evening. So into Friday night, as that cloud mass is sitting over us for just a few hours, it could drop a couple snowflakes and a couple raindrops here and there, especially in the mountains. It wouldn't be much, but technically is a chance for maybe a snowflake, and I want to show you that on Futurecast. So tonight we'll watch the showers build, and most of them won't come until 10, 11 o'clock. Stray shower until 10, and then heavier rain after 10 o'clock. And then by 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, most of the showers are out of here. Clouds start to break up a little bit. We'll get a little bit of sun. You'll want the sun because we've got that north wind and we've got the cooler temperatures. And then that one more batch of cloud cover starts to move in. And notice how just some very light precipitation moves in from the west. And with some temperatures a bit colder, especially in the higher terrain, there could be a couple snowflakes that mix in. We're not expecting anything to accumulate out of this. It'd be something, you're outside, maybe you're checking on the car or something, you see a snowflake coming down. You think, whoa, winter's here. It's going to feel like winter's here also for this weekend. To tell you what, now we move into Saturday. We're done with any kind of precipitation chances. We're going to have the sun, thank goodness. We'll need it because temperatures starting right at 9 a.m. for tailgating before the Arkansas game. We'll be in the 30s, maybe some upper 20s for us. And we'll try to warm up. Hopefully by game time, we'll be in the mid 30s. And we've got 40s later as the game progresses. So by the time we're leaving Razorback Stadium, all we've been able to do was hit low 40s. We're talking about a much cooler weekend ahead. On top of that, we've got afternoons in the 40s, but the mornings, they're going to be in the 20s and low 30s for many of us. So we've got a killing freeze across northwest Arkansas and the mountains, a hard freeze for much of the River Valley and into northeastern Arkansas. Once you hit the capital and go south, we've got some light freeze possibilities and maybe just some frost as you head south towards Mississippi and towards Louisiana. Now let's get ahead. It kind of feels like when your kid comes home from school and they're just telling you all about their day and they said this happened and then this kind of with the weather, because next week we've got another storm system that comes in using some of the cold air that we're about to get. And as it moves in, we'll get some rain, but you see the pink on the map, more snowflakes may try to mix in Monday and into Tuesday. A lot of different things going on, but what you mainly need to know is that the warm air is done. We're going back to 40s and 50s here for a while. Chance for a few showers tonight, maybe a snowflake Friday night. The weekend looks dry, just cold. And then by Monday and Tuesday, another storm system moves in. I think the best chance to get snowflakes out of that one will be in the mountains and northwest. In the River Valley, I think we'll be just warm enough that we should just stay with some rain.
Now, those higher elevations are going to see, well, and they always do, a lot more if there was any to fall.
For sure, for sure. They'd be the first ones to maybe even see a couple snowflakes stick to a grass pedal or something like that.
If you see it, get some video.
Let us know. We'd love to see
pictures.
It didn't happen if there's not a photo.
That's exactly right.
Yes, yeah. Deer hunters this weekend are going to be freezing out there.
But they like the cold.
Oh yeah, they love it. Yeah.
But that's a little cold, right?
Yeah. Sit out there for 8 hours. Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, we want to help you with your big Thanksgiving.